Welcome to the Academy for Christian Thought, and I'm Achelle Dunaway, a student here at ACT for over 6 years, and I'm here with the founder, Dr. Ron Choong. Now, Ron, I've heard that you visited this place called the Ice Age Caves of Spain. What is that?
Well, I had the opportunity in 2012 to join Dr. Ian Tattersall, who is the curator of the Hall of Human Origins here at the Natural History Museum in New York. We have long known that the caves of southern France and northern Spain, they have great cave art. And until recently, you couldn't really go in safely, but now we can. So I went with him to see. And here's some of the things they found apart from the cave art. These are called portable art, where you can bring it out. This is a replica of a horse. Okay. These are all done between 12 to 18,000 years ago. It's quite amazing. Wow. This is another horse head. And this is the head of a woman with a headdress. And this is actually carved from antlers of possibly deer. Wow. Now, in each of this case, when they found these, they began to ask questions. Who are these people that we call, say, the cavemen? And of course, the answer is we don't know who they are. But we do know that they've been around for at least 45,000 years ago. Last year, they found cave art also in Sulawesi in Indonesia. So now we know it's not just Europe, it's also Asia. Now for the Christian, the question we ask is, was Adam a caveman? Wow. How do we connect this to Noah and all these sort of questions? We don't have easy answers to it, but we're getting there. We're trying to understand the scope and the scale of humanity. And let me give you just a timeline of how difficult this is to understand. At a time when we didn't understand the Bible better, we assumed that the Bible tells us how old humans were, but it doesn't say anything. So the guesstimate was the world must be 6,000 years old, so humans are even less than that. And now we have ways of measuring how old these bones are with carbon dating, thorium dating, uranium dating. And we find that, for example, we're quite confident that the first humans arose about 200,000 years ago. About 100,000 years ago, they probably began to learn to use fire and tame fire, which means they learned to cook. We're the only animals that eat cooked food. Quite amazing, isn't it? Yeah. Now, in terms of cave art, we want to find out in Spain and in France, what's the relevance of it? Did they worship God in any way? And we think they did, because the caves are so deep into territory where it's so dark, that we find that if we understand their art, we can understand their religion. If we can understand their religion, we can understand our understanding of God. And that's why we did that.
Wow. If you want to learn more, visit us at actministry.org.